Hello, so what I want to talk to you about today is YouTube timestamps. So what we're going to do is jump into YouTube Studio, and then we're going to add a timestamp, and then also what that is going to do is put the characters of what you've done with timestamp within your video. So when you're scrubbing along, you'll see that there's a title to every single timestamp. But I've also noticed and discovered that if you put a time of for example, a comment or anything within the video, in your comments, it will actually go to that part of the video if you click on it. So I'm going to show you that as well. So let's get into it. YouTube Studio, so just type in the top YouTube Studio. I've got it loaded up there, so I'm just going to hit on there. That'll take me into my dashboard. So these are the shorts I'll publish here. These are the videos that I've got coming up that I've not quite finished yet. But we're going to go down to a video that's currently published. So you'll be able to actually go and see this when you've watched it. So we'll go to Aerodrome, we'll scroll down there, and then about after the description, or we're going to add timestamps. So timestamps, and then hit a space. And we want to put a rough time in there of for this particular one. I want to speed up. So go on the left hand side, hit the video, left mouse button, that'll bring up the video. Remember, hit your volume, otherwise it will just go mad. And we want to find part of the video where I speed up when I'm droning. At about 1:40, I do start speeding up about 35 miles an hour as I'm getting a bit more speed going. But yeah, we're going to go for that. So we'll go back into the video. So top left there, that's your video. And then we want to add the timestamp now. So it's 1:: remember to put a colon, because otherwise YouTube won't spot that and realize that that's what you want to jump into the video at. And then we're going to put a description in there, so speed up, and then return, so ready for the next timestamp. And then you want to save that. So now it's saved. If you go back to the video, press refresh. It's refreshed now, but as you scroll down, hit more, you can see the timestamp now is there. But then as you can see, the video is still on the intro. If you hit that, it now goes to 1:40, and it's literally that simple. And then you can add as many of these as you want. So we'll go forward a bit more. Let's put park view there, 6:04 park view. So do 6:04. So we just put 6.04, and to get that is to get the rough time there. So as you can see, 6:04, and that's the total length for the video. So make sure you're putting that in. You can even copy and paste that if you want. So if you press that, press your Control and C, that's copied that, and then we'll go back in, and then we'll highlight that where you want to put it, or delete it, and then Control and V, that will paste it, and then put in, let's put in park view. Park view. Remember to save every time you want to view it in the live feed. So now when you go into that, press refresh, top left hand corner, that will refresh it now. And then when you scroll down in the description, you've now got part view. So when you press on, now it brings that up. But also, if you see at the bottom, if you scroll down a little bit more, you've now got key moments. So you can scroll back to the original one that we put in. So you can add as many of these as you want, and I thought it was such an easy little hack when you're adding in your descriptions of your YouTube channel. And there's another bit as well that I thought was really cool. So if you scroll down into the comments, and then we want to add a comment into there if you like. So let's scroll forward a bit more. I do go down to where they're building the houses, so the newer houses, this particular area. So let's scroll forward. So now if I put JCB Digger for this bit, so then what we're going to do is go down to the comments down at the bottom, and then just type in check JCB Digger out at, check the time. So we've got 10:43. Again, copy and paste if that's what you want to do. That makes it easier. So we've copied and pasted that, and then we'll scroll back down to the comments, and then we'll put in 10:43 and hit. So now it's submitted it, and as you can see, it's highlighted it. So it's highlighted. But if you press on that, it takes you to the actual JCB Digger. Okay, so before you go, there's one other key thing. So we've got these moments at the bottom there, key moments, and want to turn them into chapters. So to do that, we need to go up, and as you can see, they're not in there as well. So as you can see, it's just the time that's in there. And we want to change that. We want to make that so that there's some description next to that time. And to do that is scroll down to where your timestamps are. Let's separate that a little bit. Don't want to restart my computer just yet. Edit. Just go back onto there and edit. So what we want to do is we're going to change that, and we're going to put 0, colon, make sure the colons come up, 0, 0, and a space, and then put intro, because that's what you want to start it with. And now when you save that, quick save, now that's saved, we'll press on the video again, and let YouTube do its thing. And as you can see, these lines there have now been created. So you've got this line here and then this line here. So we've got 3 sections, and if you remember, when we go down on the bottom here, there's 3 here, and now you'll notice that when you go on it, it says intro, speed up, and part view, and that's kind of what you want to do. You can do as many of them as you want. I don't believe there's a limit, so yeah, have a play around with that. As you can see there, now they've changed to chapters, so we've got the start, speed up, and part view. You can do as many of them as you want. What I'll do is I will nip over to my channel, and I've done quite a few so far, so I've updated quite a few. So this is one of the most recent videos I've done, and as you can see, there's quite a few there. So then when we press on there, you can see that there's quite a few, and the little lines will show. It looks a little bit more professional, quite like it. And then when you select on it, you can see the times at the bottom, and again, if you press on the times, it will go to that spot, and then at the bottom you've got all the times at the bottom showing you, so it looks a bit more professional. There's also something else before you go. So as you can see there, if you see there down the track, you see that little arrow, you press that, that also gives you the chapters on there, and you got your timeline as well, and then you got your transcript as well. So if you've added a transcript into there, you can do that as well, but then you can jump between frames, and as you can see, I will add this link into the bottom of this video. So that's it. That's as easy as it needs to be. Don't want to make it any more complicated. I hope you enjoyed this. Hit like, subscribe for more. I'm always up to something with my drones, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hit me up in the comments if you can think of anything that you'd like me to do a tutorial on. I'm always open for ideas or suggestions, or even a bit of criticism. If there's something you've seen that I could do better with, then hit me up on that as well. But I'll be seeing you on the next one.